Now to Hurricane Hanna. It slammed on the shore of Texas this weekend as a strong Category 1 hurricane. And tonight, South Texans who face this storm are looking at the prospect now of rebuilding. Hanna packed winds of at least 90 miles per hour. An 18-wheeler, no match for Hanna's fury. As the sun came up this morning, Corpus Christi residents getting their first look at the damage. Matthew Howard used a kayak to go check on his boat in the marina while his girlfriend watched from shore.
Now it's completely obliterated. We watched videos of it just coming apart last night. We are so lucky that our boat's still afloat. Several boats sank last night, from what I understand. That one's definitely down.
A lot of people have to find a new place to live, so you know, we're going to do everything we can to rebuild it as best we can and make it right again.
A portion of the Bob Hall Pier in Corpus Christi, no match for this storm. The end of the pier forms a T, and part of it is gone. There's damage along the 1,200-foot pier. In Weslaco, about 45 miles west and north of Brownsville, people there are dealing with flooding as well. The storm dumping as much as a foot of rain. And on top of that storm, parts of South Texas are seeing a surge in COVID-19 cases. Here in North Texas, disaster relief groups, including Texas Baptist Men, are getting ready to help, even during the pandemic.
We are going to observe social distancing as best we can. We're going to be wearing masks. We're doing twice daily temperature checks. We're taking care of everybody, our volunteers, as well as those we serve, to try to limit or stop the spread of COVID as best we can while delivering help, hope, and healing in the midst of the disaster.
FEMA announcing this afternoon that federal disaster assistance is available for nearly 36 counties from Galveston down the coast and across to counties along the Rio Grande River in South Texas. Jeff Ray tracking the remnants of Hanna tonight, even as we discuss weather changes here in North Texas. Jeff?
You know, Steve, it was just over 36 hours ago that it became Hurricane Hanna. It was a short-lived Category 1 hurricane. Let me show you 36 hours ago as it was off the coast of Texas and bearing down. The first hurricane of the Atlantic season, and it hit South Texas 5 o'clock on Padre Island with 80-mile-per-hour winds. There were 100-mile-per-hour wind gusts with this system, so it was a big problem as it came on shore because of those strong winds. Now, it has since dissipated to a tropical depression. It's over Mexico now, but there was a long period of time where some very heavy rain fell on the same area. South Texas was absolutely inundated with rain. You can see the eye of the storm over South Texas. It came on shore somewhere around Port Mansfield. But look at the rain that just continued to pour over the same areas down around the Brownsville area. They still have flash flood warnings out. They still have flash flood watches. And the tornado watch that was out most of the day and most of the evening has just been lifted. Now, rainfall amounts, staggering, really. There was as much as 15 inches of rain in some areas. We got some of that rain here in North Texas.